And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming at you right after the break. First pitch moments away. And today's starting pitcher, Nick Lodolo.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
And now the center fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Out to short, De La Cruz throws to first in time, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's Contreras now. One down, base is empty. That's out to center field. Brings it in, and there's two down. Here's the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. And a swing and a miss.
No, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
He's got it, and that is out number 3. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and on the hill, Eric Fetty.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch, he's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Digging in, Spencer Steer. The 2-1. Just missed. Just a slow ground ball this time. Off balance feed. There's one. Oh, the throw is over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition. And tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and put it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Steer over at second, one down.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Headed towards the corner. Donovan makes his way towards it. He's got it. 2 down. And now it's Austin Hayes.
Left fielder, Austin Hayes.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that is downstairs. 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Foul tip, but he hangs on for strike 3. Second inning set to go. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Nolan
Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman, at El Toro High School in California.
Full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hayes settles under it and makes the catch. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, first
Luken
baseman.
Baker next up for the Cardinals. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 2. Just missed. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 2.
Full count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, left field. Hayes sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs. Thomas Sajazi, the next to hit.
Sajazi.
2 outs, base is empty. Cut on and lifted in the air. Fair ball.
Batting 7th, right fielder Jordan Walker.
So up next, Jordan Walker. Two outs. Not close with that one. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Back here in Cincinnati, and now it's Gavin Lux.
Second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Swinging a foul straight back. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one ripped. And foul ball. Good eye right there.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides. Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Noel V. Marte. Runner at first with no outs here. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 count.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
We got a full count.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters They take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Now batting Jamer Candelario. High chopper to third. Arenado to first in time. But the go-ahead run comes in to score. Here's Jose Trevino.
Batting ninth, catcher Jose Trevino.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The next offering misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And we're back.
Leading
and now
off
the
for
catcher comes
Cardinals.
up to
Catcher,
hit. Pedro Pajes. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And now 1 away. Mason Wynn next up for the
Batting
Cardinals.
ninth, shortstop Mason Wynn.
Just missed. This one popped up. Steer under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Lars Nootbaar. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Throw is offline, and he's got a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch in your hands.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Now, TJ Friedl. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game has run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. This one in the air. And Arenado makes the catch. Now the number 2 hitter, Spencer Steer. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Now that is
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Next offering is in for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here at Great American
Leading off for
Ballpark,
St.
now the
Louis,
left fielder, Brendan Donovan. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one the other way, and now maybe extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Donovan stands at second with no outs. Next pitch is downstairs.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. On the ground to third, Candelario. Throw is high and over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. Go-ahead run on base. Luken Baker next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first-pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
No outs. Runner on second. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a drive. Deep right field. Back there. See you later. He circles the bases. His first homer of the year. It's 3-1. So digging in, Thomas Sajazi. That's in there, and it's 1-2.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Foul tip into the mid, struck him out. So up next,
right
Jordan Walker.
Jordan Walker.
Still only one out here in the inning. And that one fouled off. Nice grab. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out. Pedro Pajes now at the plate. Two down, nobody on. Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Upstairs outside, that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So a man at first. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. The 1-1. On the ground right side. Has some trouble with it. And he's out on the tag. Third out. Back here in Cincinnati, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Austin Hayes. The 1-1. There's a strike at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The throw into second, and that's a leadoff double.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now here is Gavin Lux. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Pajes makes the grab, one down. Next for Cincinnati, Noelvi Marte.
Hitter, Noelvi Marte.
And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Liner caught it second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second, 2 down. And that just misses. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Third baseman,
First and second, 2 outs. Jamer Candelario getting ready to hit. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Missed with a changeup. Now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. 2 outs. Bases full. Here's the Reds catcher, Jose Trevino. Next pitch is outside.
Berg, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Swings and misses. 2-2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
2 outs. Bases are full. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs. 3-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
For the Cardinals, the designated hitter.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And now the count is even.
2-2 the count.
Just off the inside edge.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
On the ground, right side. Steer takes it himself, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Now on the bump, Nick Martinez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
2 down, bases empty. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Swing and a ground ball. St. Louis goes down in order.
Now pitching for
Back
St.
now
Louis.
to start the bottom of the 5th.
Number
Taking
54.
over on the mound, Sonny Gray.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. TJ Friedel digs in now.
TJ Friedel.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And there's the ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Spencer Steer will hit next. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And that one is downstairs. Now 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Just misses with that one.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Goes down looking.
Now batting.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The shortstop takes the ball. To the right side, Baker. Feeds to second, out there. Throw to first, but he beat it. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds.
Up next for the Reds, left fielder, Austin Hayes.
2 outs. That one missed.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Top 6. So now it's Nolan Arenado.
Leading off for St. Louis, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Too high.
Yeah, that's too high. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Fraley makes the play. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. And now it's going to be Thomas Sajazi.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Runner in from third to extend their lead. The relay throw in there safely.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Sajazi stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Pedro Pajes.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Throw to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And we're back. And now Gavin Lux. Ripped to third and caught. Now it's the DH, Noel V. Marte.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now the batter now, Jake Fraley. Headed down the line, and that drops foul. Man at second. Got him looking. That K is his third of the game.
Now batting,
Jamer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Marte on his horse around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Stepping in, Jose Trevino. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. That clips the inside corner for a strike. That one down the line, and that's just foul. 2-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Candelario off of first with 2 away. Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Reds.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new
Number
pitcher on the
58.
mound, Scott Barlow.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in,
Leading off for the
Mason Wynn.
Cardinals, shortstop,
He's someone that
Mason
you might not
Wynn.
describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Right through there for a strike. Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
In plenty of time to first. That's the first
center
out at the
fielder,
top of the
Lars
7th.
Luca.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here comes Wilson
Now batting,
Contreras.
the designated hitter, Wilson Contreras.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. That's way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And downstairs. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2
Now
count
batting,
kind of tells
left
you
fielder,
that that's the
Brendan
pitch he has the most
Donovan.
confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Two outs. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
We're
St.
back
Louis.
in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
59.
7th. JoJo Romero.
JoJo
Well,
Romero.
the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So digging in,
Leading
TJ
off for the
Friedel.
Reds, center fielder TJ Friedel.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one lifted to left. Donovan makes the catch for the out. 1 away. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the
Up
Reds.
next for the Reds,
The Cards
first
trying to
baseman,
protect a 2-run
Spencer
lead here at the
Steer.
bottom of the 7th. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes.
Now
That's out
batting,
number 2.
shortstop, Ellie
And ready to hit now for
De La
Cincinnati.
Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz. The 1-1. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Reds,
back, and a new arm on the mound to
Number
start
41.
the 8th. Andrew Abbott.
Andrew.
Well, he's got
Abbott.
electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Nato comes in
Leading
to
off
take
for
his
the
cuts.
Cardinals, third baseman Nolan Arenado.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now pitching for the
Taylor
Reds,
Rogers, ready or
Number
not,
55.
in the game now after the
Taylor
injury. He
Rogers.
last pitched 2 days ago. That's to third. Candelario zips it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Lucan Baker now at the plate. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Thomas Sajazi.
Ball, that's inside.
That
That's a
misses.
ball.
3-1 now. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Clearly seeing the ball very
Now
well in this
batting,
one. I know that was a
right
ground
fielder,
ball, but
Jordan
it was
Walker.
absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now a chance for Jordan Walker. That pitch gets the corner. It's 2-2. Sajazi leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That missed by a lot. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Forget it. A towering shot to center. 3rd home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 6-2. So 2 away with nobody on. And here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. Next offering is in the dirt. In there at the knees for a strike.
We got full count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, what a stop from his knees. The throw in time. Got him. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Lined into right. Walker calls it in, and there's one away. In now for the
Now
Reds,
batting,
Gavin
second
Lux.
baseman, Gavin Lux.
The Redbirds leading by 4 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
Yep.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it,
Now
long
batting,
through it, and that's a great
hitter.
example of it
No
right there.
LB,
Got the barrel in the hitting zone
Marte.
early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels
Now
like it's
batting,
really important to
right
getting
fielder,
back into this
Jake
ballgame.
Fraley.
Next for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. 2 outs. There's a strike to the knees. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air to left center. Donovan tracks it down for the out. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brent Suter.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 31, Brent Suter.
Now up for St.
Leading
Louis,
off for
Mason
St.
Wynn.
Louis, shortstop Mason Wynn.
There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. Around first, digging for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the
Up
wall,
next
you
for
kind
the
of think about
Cardinals,
what it
center
could have
fielder,
been, but
Lars
obviously you
Nootbaar.
have to be happy with that result.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up next for St. Louis, Lars
That's ball 2.
Nootbaar upstairs. And that
That's ball
misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 7-2.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked
Now
himself
batting,
into a good
designated
count. Pretty
hitter,
much a
Wilson
model swing on that
Contreras.
one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Swing and a
2
miss
balls,
as he was out
2
front.
strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Brendan Donovan
Now
getting
batting,
ready to
left
hit.
fielder Brendan Donovan.
Nootbaar stands at first with 1 out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Late swing, foul to the left. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Now batting,
Still able to
third
come through
baseman,
behind in the
Nolan
count right there.
Arenado.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-2. him looking for the K. Lucan Baker digs in now.
Lucan Baker.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Line drive. Makes the catch, inning over.
Now pitching for
Back
St. Louis.
now as they hand the ball to a
Number
fresh arm to
53,
start the bottom of the ninth.
Andre
Palante. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Now the third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Next offering upstairs.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Sajazi fires over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
The catcher.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jose Trevino.
Ball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Pajes right there to make the grab. And there's 2 away.
The center fielder,
Reds down to their final out.
Friedel.
TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 strike away. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 2. And that's outside. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long